Good afternoon. My name's Chris Brown. I'm a mining analyst with Morgan's Financial. We're at the Noosa Mining Conference, the end of the first day, and I think my last interview. I'm here with David Izzeddin, who's the managing director of Ballymore Resources. Ballymore's got the very high-grade Ditma Gold Project in central Queensland. David, before we get into the project, why are you the right man to be running Ballymore Resources? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Thanks, Chris. That's a great question. Look, I'm a geologist by trade. I've been working as a geologist for over 30 years. I actually have spent a lot of time working in North Queensland, and I've been lucky enough to be involved with a few discoveries in that Ravenswood area. And I feel that we've always had a bit of unfinished business in this area. So I've been able to, with the rest of the team, pull together a good set of projects here. I've got the experience in that area, and I think there's a great potential just by applying modern exploration in this area to finding a lot more.
David's also got some sort of porphyry gold stories, but the current focus is the Ditma gold mine. I passed over that really well, didn't I? But David, the current focus is the Ditma mine, which is a high-grade historic mine, and I believe I'm going to be going up to have a look at it next week. David, can you just tell us about the history of the Ditma mine and what you're doing with it?
Yeah, look, Ditma is an amazing area. It was a very high-grade mining area that started its life in the 1880s. And during its life, there was a lot of high-grade mining going on there, with mines producing it up to 500 grams per tonne. The Ditma mine itself was one of the last ones found in the area. It was discovered in 1930, and between 1930 and 1951, it produced at 151 grams per tonne gold. It was the highest grade gold mine in the country at the time. Amazingly, it's never been drilled prior to Ballymore picking it up. And then, we've just been doing good systematic work. We've opened up the old mine. We're doing mapping, sampling, and our drilling has just continued to deliver some really exciting results. Lots of bonanza grade intersections in it, up to 4.3 metres at 29 grams per tonne gold. So we think there's a huge future. It remains open along strike, and we've just started a surface drilling program, which will hopefully demonstrate that's part of a much larger system.
So you're not looking to extend this to depth at the moment. You're looking to see whether there's more gold along the structure.
Yeah, look, that's our work at the moment that we're undertaking. Is soil sampling shown that there's potentially at least 2 kilometres of strike length on that structure. So we're looking at stepping out with that surface drilling initially. We do have high hopes about what sits underneath as well. Interesting, at the intersection of two of the major structures there, we are seeing a lot of copper, and we do speculate there might be a porphyry sitting underneath this, as we see further south in our project area.
And tell us a little bit about some of the other projects. I mean, I did skip over them, but they're really they're not advanced, but they're exciting.
Look, we're focusing on Denmark because we do see some rapid value creation with that particular project. But we think our other 3 projects are very, very exciting. We very much focus on copper and gold on our other projects. First of all, our Ravenswood project near Charles House, which I think you like, sits on that Mount Lation corridor immediately adjacent to the old Mount Lation gold mine. This is a really exciting area with a whole series of breccia and vein hosted targets. We have a really exciting target called Day Dawn, which is a gold silver target that we recognise ourselves. There's a set of stacked veins there that are running up to 127 grams gold and 7,100 grams silver. We're looking to drill that later this year, and we're very excited about what will come out of that. Our other 2 projects are up inland from Cairns. One is Ruddigore and the other is Mount Malloy. These are 2 primarily copper targets. We've already recognised that Ruddigore has some shallow copper, up to 86 metres at 0.5% copper, and we're gearing up to do a surface drilling program there to hopefully demonstrate that there's a broad area of shallow copper mineralisation there. We're also about to fly a really exciting geophysics survey up there as well, which is on the back of a government grant for $300,000. Mount Malloy is historically one of a very high-grade copper project up that way as well. And on the back of our geophysics survey at Ruddigore, we're also going to apply a geophysics survey there. Very high-grade old historic mine, averaging 9% copper.
David, that's quite a suite of projects and quite a few attractive targets. And obviously now is the field season for North Queensland before it gets into the wet season. So a bit of work to do, but the immediate focus is the Ditma mine.
For sure, it's our focus. But look, it's fair to say there's a lot of good groundwork going on all our projects. The drilling at the moment is very much targeted at Dimar, but beyond that, there will be a few drilling programs on our other projects. So watch the space. It's going to be exciting.
So there we've got another not another gold copper story, a gold copper story experienced management team operating in Queensland and the right time of year. So I commend you to have a look at Ballymore Resources. Thanks very much, David.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.